welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for deciding to click on today's video. It is going to be my review on the Born to Run collection. You guys have requested that I do this video, and I'm really excited to share my thoughts on this collection with you guys. I am mainly going to focus it on the eyeshadow palette, and I'm also just going to show you guys swatches of the lip colors, the liners, and everything like that. We are going to be doing this eye look as well. So if you guys are ready to dig in and hear my thoughts about the Born to Run collection, let's go ahead and get started. I do have here the PR package that Urban Decay did send over to me, so I am going to be reviewing the entire collection for you guys. I do want to mainly focus though on the eyeshadow palette. Of course, I'm going to show you guys the lip products and everything like that, but I do want to focus on the eyeshadow palette. So this is the Born to Run palette from Urban Decay. It has obviously a worldly theme, which is really actually kind of cute. It's very different. I kind of like it. It's basically just like a bunch of different photographs on the palette, and then when you open it up, it is actually a really heavy mirror. I will say that. Like, it's a very heavy and sturdy packaging. So when you open it up, here is the inside here. The inside of the palette, you do have 21 different shades. They range from mattes to shimmers to metallics. I think it is a beautiful array of colors. I feel like they really did a good job of kind of choosing the colors for this palette. I like the variety. I feel like we have a lot of different kind of like fun pops with like Wild Heart. I also feel like the purple is really nice. This one here and the green. It's just like a lot of cool tones as well, which I do like. For this palette, I really like the mattes that they chose as well. I feel like these two right here are like my perfect crease colors, and then I like Riff. And I also like the fact that they have like the orange in here and then the darker brown, so you can always like deepen up the look. There also is a black in here. That one does have a little bit of shift to it, so it's kind of easier to blend with. But this is what the palette looks like. Let me go ahead and show you guys swatches. Here are swatches of all 21 shades going by Rose. The price of this palette is $49 and it is available now. And you guys, I have to tell you, I've been using it so much. I've used it every single day this week almost. I have it on my eyes right now, of course, and I'll show you guys this look in a minute. But I've really been enjoying it. The colors that I have used, I've used almost every single color at this point, at least for like a little something something. But the colors I've used as like my main over colors is this one here, super pretty on the lid. Also, this green one's really nice. This blue one's really nice. I've also used the purple. I've used both of these. I've used a lot of the mattes, and then of course, like I said, I've mixed them like on my crease and stuff like that. But the main colors I've used is a lot of these shimmers, and they are so pretty. They're really, really pigmented. They are just kind of like foiled on the eyes. The formula of these reminds me of like the Beached collection. Also reminds me of like the Kristen Leanne palette, just to where they're very like blinding and very metallic, and they go on kind of wet on your eyes. Always enjoy their matte shadows. I feel like they have a really great formula of mattes, but sometimes when it comes to their shimmers, in certain palettes, I like them better than other palettes. So I was kind of curious to see how this one would be. I absolutely loved the shades in the Beach collection, the metallics in there, but then in the Back Talk palette, I didn't like the shimmers at all, and in a lot of the like Naked palettes, I don't really care much for the shimmers in there, but these shimmers remind me of the Beach collection, of the Kristen Leanne collection. I feel like they're just really foiled, very pigmented, very nice, very easy to blend, very easy to apply. For this eye look, I didn't add Fix Plus or anything like that, so they're very pigmented, and I love that. And like I said, I really love the colors that they chose as well. Getting into the lip colors, there are 3 different lip colors to this collection. These are each $18. So there is 2 Comfort Mattes, and then we also have one of their metallic lips. So metallized lips, I believe it's called. This one is in the shade Ready. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the swatches of these. So this one is a very metallic, kind of pinky red shade. Sorry, I forgot to get rid of the other swatch there, but that's that one. And then we have 66, which is what I have on my lips right now. This is a Comfort Matte. And here is what that shade looks like, and I'll go ahead and swatch that one. This is more of like a very mauve-y shade, and I love these kind of shades. It kind of reminds me of Back Talk. It's a little bit darker than Back Talk, but it's kind of got that same like hue to it. And then the very last one is Marfa, I believe I'm saying that right, and this is a Comfort Matte, but this one has like a tiny bit of like glitter flecks in it, and this is a very like vampy purple shade, and here is that one. So there are all 3 of the lip products from the collection. And then also in here, they included 3 of their 24-hour glide-on eye pencils. We have the shade Double Life, and I don't think that any of these are new. I believe they're just kind of putting them out with the collection. They've been doing that lately. We also have Lucky, and then let me show you the very last one, which is what I have in my waterline right now. This one is Overdrive. And here are the swatches of the gel liners. I was actually surprised that they put both of these together in the same like bundle, because I feel like they're very, very similar, especially in the swatches and also when you put them on the eyes. I would say that Double Life is just like a hint darker than Lucky. Lucky is a little bit more of a copper shade, and that one has, the first one has like a little bit of brown to it. It's hard to pick up on camera, but I can definitely tell on my hand. And then also in the box, we have a little mini all-nighter spray, which is one of my favorite setting sprays. I use it all the time. This one just has that same packaging on it and is just a travel size of the all-nighter. All right, so now that we've got swatches and a little bit what I think about the formula, let's go ahead and show you guys this eye look. All right, you guys, so getting started, I'm gonna prep my eyes with some ColourPop No Filter Concealer. My eyebrows kind of look crazy today, so just don't mind them. I feel like they're kind of wild. Hopefully once I have the rest of my face, they'll look better. So I'm just gonna blend this out and then we'll get started with the eyeshadow look. So the first color I'm gonna go in with is Still Shot. That's this one right here. It kind of reminds me of a shade from the Huda Beauty palette. That is like my favorite shade in that palette. And I'm just gonna go ahead and using my Scone blending brush, I'm just gonna apply this in my crease. I'm not gonna be very precise with it at all. Basically, I'm just going to blend this into my higher crease. Now that that's all blended out, like I said, I don't want it to be very like precise or anything. I just kind of want it blown out. I'm going to go ahead and go into this one right here, which is called Hell Ride. And I'm going to pop this on to my E25 from Sigma. I'm just going to tap off the excess because these are very, very pigmented. And I'm just going to go ahead and kind of start to put this just in the outer corner. So I'm just going to kind of stamp it on at first and then start to blend it out. All right, so now I'm gonna go in with this small brush from BH, and I'm gonna go into the shade Punk, which is this like darker brown shade right here. And I'm going to just deepen that up a tiny, tiny bit in this outer little V portion. Next, I'm going to take this shade Drift, and this is kind of like a little bit of a gray shade. It does have a little bit of flex in it, but I'm going to take this onto this Makeup Geek brush, and I'm just going to place that again right over top of the brown, just to further add like a tiny, tiny bit of definition. And now for the shimmer, I'm going to go into Stranded, which is this really pretty golden shade, and I'm going to put that on to my MAC 242 brush. I am bringing it kind of high in my crease just because I do have a bit of a hooded eye, so I feel like my crease cuts kind of early. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and apply the rest of my face, lashes, mascara, and all that so we can get the final look. All right, and I am back. I went ahead and applied the rest of my face makeup. I added some lashes, some liner, and I also put Overdrive into my waterline and then kind of just repeated the same thing on my lower lash line. I do want to show you guys one of the lip colors on my lips. So the one that I'm going to use is this one here, which is the Comfort Matte in 66. I'm going to go ahead and apply this one just so you guys can see it. I have used it before, but I'm going to go ahead and apply this. The Comfort Mattes are my absolute favorite formula from Urban Decay. They're just so comfortable on the lips. I feel like they glide on just so smoothly. I feel like we're doing kind of a messy application, but you guys will get the idea. Oh my gosh, that was like the worst application ever. All right, and then here it is with the lip color. I don't know if this is exactly the lip I would go with this eye look, but I feel like out of the three, this is probably the one that I would pick. But I want to go ahead and get into my final thoughts on the Born to Run collection. So all three eyeliners for me are, of course, a hit. I love the 24-hour glide-on eye pencils. I feel like they are some of the best. So I absolutely love the green one as well. That's a new one to my collection, so enjoyed these. The lip colors are really nice. I do like them. I love the fact that there is two of the Comfort Mattes and then just one of the metallicized ones, because I feel like in the last collection there was two metallic ones and then one Comfort Matte. Either way, I love the Comfort Matte formula. It's my favorite formula. So love the fact that the collection has the 2 Comfort Mattes. I'm not a huge fan of their metallized formula. I think I'm saying that right, metallic formula. It's just not my favorite. I don't really love metallic lips, so I probably won't get much use out of this one, but the other 2 shades I like. I like the kind of vampy purple one. I feel like it's kind of fun, and I absolutely love the packaging, of course, is adorable. All right, and then lastly, my thoughts on the eyeshadow palette is I really, really love this palette. I think it is really good quality. Absolutely love all of the shades in here. The shimmers are amazing. The mattes are amazing. I feel like I can create so many different looks with this palette. I love the fact that they gave us a larger palette. I think that's amazing for Urban Decay. I think that I love it when I have more variety in a palette. And I think that for me, I can create so many different looks with this, and I love just the tones of it. I just enjoy this palette a lot. I think it's a really, really good quality. Absolutely love the mirror as well. It's a large mirror. I love the packaging. It's nice and sturdy. I think it's so cute and so different. So yeah, that is my final thoughts on the Born to Run collection. Let me know down below if you guys have picked up any products that are a part of this collection, or if you plan on getting the palette, or what your thoughts were on it. Let me know in the comment section down below. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel before you guys go. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye guys.